What's up, guys? It's your boy Pete, and welcome back to Planting with Pete.
Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're giving me wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight.
Now, if you're new here, this channel consists of almost everything houseplant related. Now, tickles your fancy, hit the subscribe button, sit back, and enjoy the video. Alright guys, on today's video, we are finally going over my second grow space, the living wall. Everything turned out like freakishly awesome. Alright, we're going to go over the electricals, the light, irrigation. You already know that the potting medium is the same. The only thing that I've had to deal with is the acclimation, which was just losing a couple of leaves. There are some that in here that could use a little bit more light, but we'll get into lighting, as I said before, once we jump into the video. I do love the fact that every plant up here, aside from this one, which really wasn't supposed to be in there, but I mean, you can't really have a tropical living wall without one of those, right? So every plant up here I literally grew myself. It came out of my greenhouse. I brought it in here, and I was expecting not the worst, but close enough to worst. As you can see, guys, like even the spots that are dark, everything is lush and green. There are overlay 80-something pockets here. And I'm pretty sure I only missed maybe about a good odd 13-ish. There's some like way at the bottom that you will see once we get through the electrical that I didn't fill in simply because of lighting, and also we'll cover that as well. But let's go ahead and jump straight into it, guys. Alright, now as far for lighting, now I didn't go out and purchase a actual grow bulb, light bar, any type of grow bulb. What I ended up doing, you guys, is going and getting the same light that I have. It's the garage light, the same light that I do have out in the greenhouse, but this one is much brighter. I think the lumen, we're not even gonna do it, but it's super bright. Okay, we're talking ring light bright, maybe a little bit brighter than that. As you can see, it lights up everything. There's my shadow. It lights up everything. So every plant that is in the vicinity of this here light, which is literally everything in this room, is getting hit with this here light. And I can tell you, even with it not being a grow light, things are growing. Now, mind you, I have been looking for grow lights to go up here. You guys, do me a favor. Go on over and give GHodec a shout out for me and tell them, like, Pete looking for some grow lights. I want to do the bars, you guys, but I've been on Amazon as well, checking Amazon out. Amazon has some nice ones as well, but even with that being said, you have to buy the bulbs, and even like the GHodec bulbs, they are expensive, and I need at least about 4 max to do a bar across this board. Now it is about, if I'm not mistaken, maybe 4 foot across. Someone correct me down in the comments. About 4 feet across, and how she is now, I did have to adjust her. If you did watch that video, you guys, I had to adjust the light a little bit more, simply because when I put the plants on, it was moving outward this way, and it was getting like no light, so I had to readjust the light to account for the weight of the plants and things pushing forward. Now, even looking on the screen now, you guys, you can see there are some dark spaces as well, which I will need to try to figure out how to illuminate, which is why I want those track lightings. I do have, like I said, some on Amazon, but I would prefer the ones that plug in, so I can run a cord instead of losing my fixture here that I use for ventilation and things, and then also the main light when this light is not on, which is kind of sort of always on, if you get what I'm saying, except for the nighttime, which you get it. So yeah, I would prefer to have the ones with the string to it, the wire, so I can plug it into the wall. So you guys, hit up GHodec, let them know. Aside from that, this here garage light works perfectly. As I stated, I do have a similar one out in the grow space out back, but it's not as bright as this one. But I can tell you that light that's out there now has been doing the thing for some years now, at least 2 minimum, and the plants that are right by it, in front of it, under it, surrounding it, they love that light, you know. So Lighting is where it needs to be, at least for now. As I stated before, once I get something better, then we can definitely get that into a video and switch it out. Now this here is, oh God, you guys, we are on the RainPoint home irrigation system. Now let me tell you guys, once I got this here system, I unpacked it. I looked at all the components and things that it did come with. Putting this here thing together, you guys, is fairly easy. Now what I do love about this here system is that, first off, it is a solar panel. I mean, come on. How many of us have solar panel items in their home? I'll wait. And then also, it's dealing with plants. I mean, come on. You can't get no better than that. Now, it comes with the solar panel, but also aside from that, the battery pack itself is rechargeable, which I do love, and that part definitely comes in handy on my end. We'll get into it in a little while. Now, I also did receive 2 outside humidity readers. Now, one of those humidity readers are actually on the other side of this here grow wall, and the other one we're going to get and stick right outside the front door on the post. That way I can actually I can monitor the humidity. That way I know if I need to go outside and exchange airflow. It's a whole thing out there, you guys. You already know sometimes it gets entirely too humid and things just don't go right. So this meter would definitely help me doing it their process. I'm telling you guys, everything that I mentioned about RainPoint will be down in the description box below. I'm telling you, go and check them out. Now, after finally reading the directions and trying to make sure I have this thing operating to its full capacity, I got everything working. There is an app, you guys. It's called the Home Guard that you have to do go and download on one of your smart devices, iPad, iPhone, tablet, Apple tablet. What is the Apple tablet called? Is it Apple tablet? I don't know. A tablet. You have to download the app. Once you download the app, you guys, the app is the best part of it all. Guys, it lets you schedule your irrigation system. So if you want to schedule it for Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, skip a week, Friday of the month, you can do that. Now I have mine on the 3-hour schedule. That way, 3-hour schedule for at least a minute and 15 seconds. That way this board does not dry completely out. Also, there is a reservoir as well, you guys, that sit in the back that is full of water. I also use liquid dirt in that water, so I don't really mess with the fertilization using Miracle-Gro, which can sometimes, you know how that can be. But we're using liquid dirt inside the reservoir. They also give you a little filter, you guys, to put down in there so that none of the gunk and stuff gets into your pipeline, then mess with your irrigation system, which we definitely don't need that. Now the irrigation system does come with little drip tubes. It has a lot of components. Guys, I'm telling you, if you have you can have 2 plants and use this here system, but if you have more than 10, 15, 20 plants that you need to water, and if you're super busy, and I can name at least 10 YouTubers at this point that they say that they're super busy and don't have time for watering, this thing will work. I'm telling you, this thing will work. Only thing you need is the internet and iPad, and then also you have to pay for the items, but that's all you need, you guys. I'm telling you. And then once you get it, as you'll see on the pop-up, it is awesome. It lets you know exactly when your irrigation system is charging. Now, since I don't have mine directly on the window to get hit with the sunlight to charge, I can plug mine in with the USB port that it do send you as well. Yes, it comes along with it. I can recharge it and place it back up here. That app also shows you guys when it is time to put more water in your reservoir. Now with mine, with it going a minute and 15 seconds and the size of the reservoir, I have to refill the reservoir. It empties out at least about 4.5 to 5 days, depending on the air, because the top is also open as well. So 4 or 5 days is about empty, and then also the app sends you a notification as well. But guys, let me tell you, do me a favor, the link is down in the description box below. Please go and check them out. All right, again, if you're a busy person and you love plants but you don't have the time to water your plants thoroughly how you would like to, the system that I have will do that for you. Once you get everything set up, you will only need a good 5 minutes of your time just to go in and schedule, make a plan for your irrigation system. That's all you have to do. 5 minutes, a good 5 minutes. All right, that's all you need. Now, if you want it to be a little bit more detailed, maybe the irrigation system runs 5 minutes Monday, 6 minutes Thursday, 8 minutes. Then it's gonna take a little bit longer, 10 minutes max. But if you're just going with the basic water at one time a day, 5 minutes, you have to play with that, you guys. Make sure you test out your system before you start placing them in, and then definitely put it on a schedule, because 5 minutes of watering those drops in that little stream, it adds up. You don't want to overwater your plant, so make sure you test it out. So that is why mine's on 1 minute and 15 seconds every 3 hours. Again, it just keeps it from completely drying out, but moist enough so that the roots and things are still happy. That we've covered that, you guys. Let's get into these here plants. Alright guys, so right when you walk in, we have this here Florida Ghost, philodendron Florida Ghost. Now if you remember, we had some issues with her doing like the right thing, which is this, because she was in the highlight situation. That spider-farmer light, boy, it ain't no joke. But she's been growing, honestly. She came out of the grow space. I had these extra Synapsis exoticas here. Come on, work. There we go. And so what I ended up doing, you guys, we're just sticking them down in here. I don't know exactly. I haven't had everything in this here room, you guys. It hasn't been, well, some of this stuff has been over a month, but a lot of stuff with the sphagnum moss, I'm still trying to work and make sure I don't overwater it, because the vessels like this, whoa, as you can see, it's still moist down there compared to up here. So is this water? Yeah, there's a little water still down the reservoir, but she's in this little hanging thingy situation on the wall, and she's growing. You know, as you can see, the leaves are maturing. I'm having no issues with that. This is the newest leaf that literally just unfurled, and the other one is curled up somewhere. There it is. But yeah, all right guys, so over here on the windowsill, well, not windowsill, but right in front of the window, we have our Agulema Gray Ghost, not Gray Ghost, Agulema Frosted Ghost. You know what, that one. Yeah, she's okay. I mean, she's still growing. She's not massive or large or anything, but she's still in the same pot situation. Haven't had any issues besides, you know, a leaf or two. But she's fine. Right next to it, diagonal, whatever, we have the Ninja Star Sansevieria. I think there's a Justine in there. Don't quote me on that. But she's growing, needs to be separated. But I'm not going to bother her simply because she's not bothering anybody. Now this here welfare needs to be separated, which if you guys been following me, then you definitely know for a fact that this here situation has been situated for a while. But they're right here in front of this here window, which is a north-facing window. I have the fan blowing outward to pull some of this crazy humidity out, but it's off now. So, but yeah, this is my Sansevieria snake plant. I need to separate it, so I'm pretty sure you're going to see this one in a upcoming video. I'm not sure if I want to, I don't know, we'll figure that out. But yeah, these are only 3 plants I have right here, simply because of the space over there for these two would have just been crazy looking, and then her, she definitely needs a little bit more light, so yeah, she gets plenty of that. Alright, so as soon as you come in, I have my little lounger here that, I mean, I love this little thing, you guys. I can sit down on it, get on my phone, watch a movie, YouTube, just stare at my plant wall and just, you know, enjoy myself. But and aside from that, you also see my giant cock. Yeah, when you come in, this is like the first thing you see. Let's go and work our way, I guess, down and up until we figure out how to work this here lighting. I might have to just turn the ring light on and then turn the top light off. That might have to work. But down here, you guys, we still have our strugglers, okay? They're trying to do something. I mean these two. The other one, I ain't got time. This is the newest situation. Don't. I blame this on acclimating. No, not really, because it's been out for a while. But this, guys, is the Philodendron gloriosum. Supposed to be Philodendron gloriosum. I don't know. Again, the zebra. Yeah, the zebra one. I don't know, guys. That's the best I can do. Over here, we also have another struggler, Philodendron McDowell, which needs to spray down. Oh, we have a yellowing leaf. Let's go ahead and get this out the way. Yeah, the newest leaf is red. Oh, it's this one. This is the newest leaf. There's another leaf coming in right there, as you can see. I buried the stem because it was trying to climb. I just didn't have time for it, so I put a little rock on it to kind of hold it down. But she was trying to climb, and I said, I ain't got time, you know. So and now the growth point is a lot thicker, so it's rooting, which is also why this one here, come on, there we go, it's more down in the soil as well, because even though, you guys, this here, they tell you to keep it above the soil, all this can root. If it's up under the soil, it will definitely root, which means you get a more robust root system. This is like a waste of node roots, area roots, whatever. Yeah, if you can get this whole thing to root, you'll definitely have a big, robust root system, and your foliage is just going to be just, whew, you know. All right, right next to it, we have the Philodendron. Oh, did I just say that? I think I did. We have the Begonia Griffon. Now, it's not looking how it's supposed to be looking. Now, I can blame a lot of this on semi-neglect and then also acclimation. This was out in the greenhouse, but I did decide to bring her on out. But I mean, she's been putting out leaves, maybe not the size that, there we go, maybe not the size that it's supposed to be. I mean, they were a lot bigger, as you can tell. There's been a lot of casualties, okay? So, what are we doing here? There we go. There we go. I love the leaf shape on these here things. They're like regular begonias, you know. And as you know, I can keep a begonia, just not these types. I'm trying. I'm pretty sure she needs more light than what she's getting. She's on the floor, as you can see. So she's not getting adequate light, even though she is growing new growth as well. But Begonia Griffin. Okay, now let's go and let's go over here. Now down in this here corner, we have a raven. I don't even know how I'm gonna do this, guys. There's a raven. All right. Can we get? Yeah, there's a raven ZZ just chilling. And then on the other side, we have the chameleon just chilling as well. You know, both in little basket thingies. Now we are moving on to the Ficus altissima. Had to think about that. She's growing, shockingly. She's doing the acclimation. Well, I guess she's through now because she's finally decided to put off some funky leaves. Need to probably cut back on the watering. But guys, she's growing. I'm proud of her. I'm so freaking proud of her. She's in her own little pot situation down there. I haven't lost any leaves yet, so I guess the adjustment of light is working, I guess. Yeah. All right, next plant we have the Ficus. Yep, this one. Variegated Ficus. Is it? Oh, I'm having a complete brain fart, you guys. But this one here, all right. Let's talk about it real quick. Now, I love her to death. Don't get me wrong. She's a showstopper in her own right. There we go. But the issue is, like, she's a magnet for the mites. It probably won't be down on here now because I'm just saying because, like, it's supposed to be a good reason, because it can be any reason why spider mites can be miting. But anyway, I always have to spray her down for spider mites. and I make sure I put her in the regimen because, as you can see, she's in the vicinity of a lot of plants. And even though all these plants up here are technically spider mite prone, you never know. You know, you miss a watering or something, and haha, I can't miss a watering, right? Because I have my raindrop irrigation system. Boom! But on other plants, you know, like that are not irrigated, yeah, it'll be a big downfall. But watch, I'm gonna think of the name like 6 plants down the line that's gonna be random. But this here, ficus. Yep. All right, let's go up. All right, up here, this is a mess. I see soil on the wall back here. I don't like that. Don't worry, because she's getting up anyway. This is the Philodendron palmanii citrus. I'm not gonna stay on this. I'm not even gonna hold y'all. I ain't gonna. This is the worst. Don't ever buy this plant, okay? Try it. All right. I won't say don't buy it, but just try it, because some of y'all have these little wizard ass hands that can grow this little thing. I can't do it. I cannot do it. I've tried semi everything. I'm gonna put in sphagnum moss. You can hook it up with sphagnum moss. You know what? You might see her on the next video. Well, in a future video. Oh, right in front of it, I took the other cutting of the gloriosum down there. It was not the bud cut, but the other end of it had started to produce a baby off of it, offshoot. So I just broke it off, and she's been growing, put out a new leaf. There's a new baby leaf right there in the middle. She's doing good. Right next to it, we have there we go, the lemon lime, my baby. She is the lemon of all my limes. Look at her. Look at her. Gorgeous. I think I finally I don't know. Whatever I'm doing, you guys were doing it. Keeping them alive. I know exactly what it is. I know exactly what it is. And a lot of y'all just talk crap about it, but it works. It freaking works. But lemon lime, I can spend all day on this freaking thing. New growth points everywhere, new leaves. She's been growing. That looks bent. But yeah. All right, moving on up. This is the hub of the RainPoint. All right, so we have not a philodendron, you guys. What is this? Popo? Mandula. I cannot get that. My Mandulas, there are 2 double mint twins. This is the oldest one. She came out first, and then this is the second one. They are doing fairly good. They are growing, giving us new growth. If you have been following me, this was the same one that had that real bad outbreak of thrips last year. It was just horrid. I mean, you probably still can see some residuals. Can we? There we go. Yeah, you can see some residual damage from L3P horns. So yeah, right in front of it we have a Tribua Moonlight Syndapsis. I love it. I love it, you guys. I don't know if you guys remember, but I told you like it was doing this trailing thing, and I actually love the smaller leaves. It doesn't really bother me. Now, in order for me to increase bigger foliage, I would definitely have to cut some of this here back and keep pruning it, and then also work on the root system, which is why you noticed I wrap a lot of these here around in the pot and then only stick out the growth point, the new growth point, like this part here out, and then at least about, if it don't have a leaf, then maybe the second to third leaf. If the root system, all those nodes have been pushing, those leaves are going to get huge, and good way to not have to use a moss pole to increase your foliage. But also keep in mind that's a lot of roots, so eventually you need a bigger pot. All right, behind her, in the middle of them, in the midst of the foolish niche, we have my money tree. You guys remember this? Yeah, it's grown a lot, a heck of a lot. We got it on super uber clearance at Walmart. There's a new leaf there. I really want a variegated one, so much so bad. I checked out the prices, they're like 100 and something. not too bad, but if I'm gonna pay that type of money, I want a nicely variegated money tree. And then we can talk about retiring her to like somewhere else off the premises. I don't want to stick outside, but yeah. Did we hit everything over here? Yeah, we hit everything over here, guys. Now we are going to attack this here wall. Oh, there we go. So freakishly nice. And again, everything on this here wall, you guys, I grew my own. I'm like so freaking proud of myself, you guys. Let's get the light out. Alright guys, so I turned the light out. If I brighten this up a little bit, there we go. That's a little bit better. Alright, I'm so proud of myself, you guys. I mean, check this out. Come on, come on. Alright, let's attack this here wall. Alright, on the top here, we have my fishtail Hoya. I remember we did had to propagate her as well. It's just a lot of Hoya propagating that I had to do. It is a mess. Alright, we also have the top layer, I think, are like succulents, Hoya type. That is the reverted Hoya Koreana. I guess it's just a black now. It's purely just, yeah, aloe. And then we have some variegated string of hearts. We also have a Hoya Princess. Yeah, Carnosa Princess. Right next to it, one of these have a Hoya Matilde. Let's just stand on this here thing. There we go. Here we go. That's the Hoya Matilde. Yeah, I can see the splash from here. That one there is the Koreana. Let's see, guys. Yeah, that's the Koreana Super Silver. And that was the Hoya as well. So everything on the top, little rack there, it's getting direct water. They're growing, you know, no issues whatsoever. Now we have a Silver Hero Synapsis, which has grown like so much since it's been there. Right next to it, we have a Syngonium Aretha Franklin, Lonnie Carter Road. Yeah, there we go. Right next to that one, I think that's a Splendid. Is that the butt? Yeah, that is a Splendid butt. And she's been growing, you know, haven't had any issues. There we go. I locked it in, you guys, so it wouldn't do the blur thing, but I'm trying to give you guys a close-up on things, and there we go. But she's growing, no problems. If you guys remember that spazzed out Night, Philodendron White Knight, that's it there. Yeah, not much going on. We have some more Lonnie Carter Roads. I have some Mikings in here. I have my Philodendron Green Emerald. She's a showstopper in her own right as well. She's definitely has grown. I think this is the newest leaf here. This has to be a Syngonium Albo of sorts. I would say let's follow. Yep, there it is. Syngonium Albo. Oh, I also have a freakishly Monstera Standliana. I cannot think of that. That is growing. Look like she grew up under this here. Yeah, that's what it looks like. Let's get you down. There we go. Newest leaf there. Florida Red Stem. I guess Florida Beauty. Oh, okay. What is this? It's just a sheath. New leaf coming out. Florida Beauty. Yep, there's a new leaf there. Again, as I said, everything is growing here. It's like, whoa. Minimum damage, stress. I mean, there are some that had to acclimate, but other than that, everything turned out okay. Another Syngonium Albo leaf. Let's see here. What is this? Campo. Yep, my little bunny is. New leaf coming in. It's growing. It's vining from the bottom. So is that one as well. This is the more mature one. Nice little bunny. We have some more Albo Syngoniums here. This is the Epiprimnum Silver Stripe. If you guys remember that out in the green grow space. Brought her out. and she's loving it. Mama is loving it. I think I did mention have Mikings in here. What else is tucked down on here? Syndapsis. I think this is the Augureus, however you want to pronounce it. Then we are looking at some Syngonium confetti. Gorgeous, growing in their own right. I can't wait till they outgrow this here. Outgrow that. This looks like it got completely stuck. What is that? Florida red thing, you guys. Yeah, that. Let's go on down. There's a lot of stuff in here. Look at this little baby leaf. Raffle 4 Tetrasperma. Trying to get this thing locked in, you guys. Let's lock this in. Alright. Let's see. There's another Augureus there. Guess I can get down and step out some. We have my Bilietiae growing. Again, no problems. New leaf. Again, it's right there. They do a little curly thing. I don't know, then it expands. It's just a lot. We have my baby girl, red emerald. Mama is just hasn't missed a beat. Area roots everywhere. Now I did tuck a lot of those area roots down in pockets, like that. So they are growing down in pockets. So she hasn't had too many issues. And also she's putting out another leaf as well. Philodendron Pink Princess. All that, look at all that pink. Let's see, can we get, show the poke the pink. Hold on. Don't poke all that pink on that thing. Over here. Look at all that pink. Y'all see that pink? That's a whole lot of pink right there. Sheesh. That leaf might not make it. It got a lot of pink on it. I don't know, but she's growing though, and I do love that you can spot that stem. Mama's doing the thing. I'm not worried about it. Alright, what is this here? Albo Syngonium, we talked about that. Doing pretty good. This is one of the newer leaves as well. I don't know if you guys follow my Instagram. Go give me a follow. I put like a stunning picture of my leaf. Those things, it looked like a 3 king. It was just a lot. Alright, heart leaf. Remember that the reverted. Oh, speaking of reverted, I gotta show you guys what's in the tank. There's nothing really in the tank, but my reverted Haderaceum heart leaf. Remember, I just cut the stem and let it grow. So I finally, eventually, got her out, pulled it apart. You'll see, well, not see, but I'll talk more about it on the updates. Look at these area roots. I'll talk more about it on the grow space updates. You'll see more about it there. We have a silver lady tucked in here as well. Come on. There we go. Silver lady tucked in here as well. What else we got, guys? Another Florida, yep, Florida beauty as well. Red stem. She's gorgeous. That looks like a neon pothos cutting. As you can see, you guys, that Campo new leaf unfurling. She hasn't missed a beat. She's been growing up and down the wall there with no problems. All right, we have a bipen here. Yeah, growing finally. She was cut and separated. The other part is over here. This one is more bipen-y. Wonderful. Another raffle 4. There we have another confetti Syngonium. Like, this thing is thinging, and it's like no matter which angle you go, it's like a pop of color. It's awesome. Okay, let's get back. Cebu Blue, Cebu is in here chilling as well, shockingly, because I took the soil off of it by mistake, kind of like what I did with the first one. It's not cool. Not cool at all. Something is catching my eye. Here it is. This looks like she's gonna go out the door. Let's get that off. Oh, so that means I can mention it. Here it is. Philodendron Burl Marks. Doing the dang on thing. There's another Epiprimnum Silver Streak growing up from the bottom down here. What else we got over here, you guys? Oh, we have the Crystallinum, which I tucked over here as well. Remember, this used to be the real big one. She's just chilling. I broke that. I remember that. Do we have any growth? Oh, that's the wrong pocket. There it is. Does it light up? Yeah, we got a little growth in there. So, yeah, she's okay. Right next to it, we have the Silver Sword. Haven't really checked on it, as you can see. I see some yellowing of the leaves. Dead leaves, not even yellow no more. Let's just throw these on the ground. I get these when I get through. And I would say, well, depending on what it is, something this here minor, I wouldn't do after the video. I forget about it. I was going to pull that leaf off. But yeah, anyway, Silver Sword is Sword and Silver Riri. Another leaf is coming out there. What else? Epiprimnum Silver Stripe again. That one is growing up the side as well there. There's another one there. And I think that's about it. Oh, we have my Philodendron Ring of Fire. It's Ring of Fire in. I think this is the newest leaf here. Remember, we took her out. The only reason I took her out because I just couldn't deal with the fluctuation of the humidity in there until I can get I think we're at the bottom. I can turn the light back on. Until I can get proper ventilation to put in there. There we go. Then, yeah, I don't have to worry about it getting those spots. You know, little rust spots. Can you see that? There we go. Yeah, it gets a mess out there. But, yeah, Ring of Fire is Ring of Fire, and she's okay. Trying to get down there. There we go. Another leaf coming through there, so she's fine. Reverted. Yeah, this one was reverted. Syngonium. Oh, I just kicked the crap out of that. Which is good because that is variegation on that leaf there. Cebu Blue, Syndapsis, Exotica. Yep. A few of those in here as well. I think there are some more Exoticas over here. Yep, they're tucked down in here. Oh, these might be some silver. No, these are Exoticas. This is a pot of Exoticas. This one needs to come out. There we go. Oh, this is the Tetrasperma we took out. She's there we go. Won't be doing too good. Hasn't been doing good. Of course, she's at the bottom, but she's been growing, trying to find her way through, which is what I wanted her to do. And she has, and that is the newest leaf there. Doing good. We have my Anthurium Vicia King. Doing good. Put out one of these here leaves, then it stopped, and it had this leaf, then it stopped, and then it put out this one. It's trying to unfurl as we speak. And then there's another leaf as well. I mean, she's growing. I'm loving this here wall. I really is a did. I mean, look at that. Right? Another Syngonium Confetti. Again, these things just love me. Had them for a while, and they just grow. You know, gorgeous. Another Argyrius here. Tetrasperma as well. Rhaphidophora. What else we have? Did I mention the neon? I have a neon pothos there. Oh, and we have the, I know you guys remember this, the lemon upright philodendron. Yeah, she's lost. Oh, that's thirsty. That's thirsty. That's thirsty, you guys. That's dust and dirt. Thirsty, very thirsty. But yeah, she's probably the ones that is still alive that has got hit the hardest. she definitely came from a place of super highlight up under the spider farmer. Her new growth point, as you can see. It's not been doing too shabby. Let's take that off so you guys can see. Yeah, and then she's lost about 5 to 6 leaves. So yeah, not sure about that. But I mean, for the most part, she's holding on. I've been trying to keep her moist and growing. So yeah, and I think that is it. That is a Scindapsus silver lady. Not a silver lady. Whatever Scindapsus that is, it'll probably come to me. That one, Silver Splash, not Splash. Yeah, Silver Splash. That one is growing up in there. We have some more confettis right up in there. Some more Scindapsus. Another Scindapsus exotica and Epipremnums. What else? I feel like I'm missing something. I said the Billy. What was next to the Billy over here? Oh, some Mosingoniums. Gorgeous plants. Yeah, we talked about that. Yeah, I think that's it, guys. I think that is it. Yeah, we talked about the hearts and the hero. Just growing. Yeah, I think that is it here, guys. We are through. This is the wall ring light. This is the growth space that I've been aiming for. It's not too big. I have everything tucked in one spot. Literally, it is like freaking wonderful, you guys. But that is it here for today's video. We are going to one more video done today. Get this one edited and put up on the thing. But that is it. Oh, I don't know if I mentioned my Hawaiian pothos, which is in the mix as well. Gorgeous. But yeah, that is it here for today's video, you guys. Please do me a favor, hit that like button if you enjoyed. Let me know, guys. Do you like it? I like it. I really do. Whoa, ring light. I do. I really freaking do. Like, come the freak on. Oh, and before I forget, you guys, this here system, let me tell you, they offer an early bird discount of the 40%. RainPoint, dude, let me tell you something. 40% is a lot. It's almost 50, and 40% will get you where you need to get, especially if you're getting some things, you guys. But it's only for the first 10 days after it's available. So do me a favor, go over and check it out. I'm telling you, you won't regret it. I'm loving this thing. Like, I'm keeping on top of filling the water. Every time I water my ones outside, I put the remaining water in here, which I do love. But you guys, that their system is the shit. Let's just call it what it is, especially for indoor, and I don't have to do anything but check on my babies. You know, I don't have to worry about extra water flowing, doing the whole drip thing. No, I got it set perfectly just right so that it flows. It flows. It makes its way to the bottom, and I don't have to worry about any dry spots. But yeah, that is it, guys, for today's video. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe, you guys. We're definitely going to try to get this out before the end of this here month, so that this Halloween stuff doesn't look crazy around Thanksgiving or my little Christmas. But let me know how you like it. And again, please go check out RainPoint. Like, it'll help you out. I'm telling you, it'll be one of your best investments when it comes to plants, especially if you are a collector. But yeah, you guys, like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I will see you guys on the next one.